everyone, I'm Dr. Arkham, and welcome to April. Beginning of April is known for foolishness, I believe, to some people. But I recently learned that in France, that foolishness could also be specifically fish-related. And I'm not joking. Look up April Fish Day in France, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But because I am a fisheries oceanographer, any day that is even tangentially focused on fish is a good day for me. So today I'm just going to spotlight briefly one of my favorite fishes, the summer flounder. Now, of course, this is a pillow, but it represents a summer flounder, which is not the same as what my necklace represents, by the way. The necklace represents a halibut. It's different. But in honor of the foolishness of the beginning of April, I thought I would pick a funny-looking fish that is tricky and likes to prank its predators. Or more accurately, it likes to prank its prey. Because this is a flatfish. This is a flatfish that has both eyes on the left side of its head. And it's the color of the substrate on its eyed side. Eyed as in it has eyes on this side. And it is the color of the substrate, which means it's the color of the seafloor where it lives. So this one is sort of brown and speckly, which means he probably lives in a sandy area. Which is great because they can lay down flat and bury themselves in the sand to hide from predators, but also more likely to hide from prey. Summer flounder is known for having a big mouth compared to some other flatfish species, and it is definitely a voracious predator and likes to eat all kinds of things, invertebrates and other little fish. But one thing that's really cool about flatfish to me is you can see all this nice color, this pigment on the eyed side. But if it's lying on the seafloor, there is absolutely no reason for it to have color on the blind side. And that's what it's called, the blind side, because both eyes are on the other side of the fish. So not only does it have no eyes on the blind side, but it has no color either, because it doesn't need to have color if the blind side is always laying on the seafloor. Flatfish are my favorite kind of fish. This is a summer flounder, but there are many other kinds of flounders. Like I said, my necklace here, this is a halibut. You can see I have the fish in my hands facing each other. You can see I have my necklace and my stuffed summer flounder here facing each other. That's because in the wild, these two species face different directions. In the wild, these two species face different directions. The summer flounder has its eyes on the left side of its head, which means it is a left-eyed flounder or a left-eyed flatfish. Halibut has its eyes on the right side of its head, which means it is a right side flatfish. And whether the fish has its eyes on the right or the left, that is a way to distinguish between species. Because most flounder species will always have their eyes on the same side of their head. So summer flounder will always have their eyes on the left side. Halibut will always have their eyes on the right side. And that's absolutely fascinating. But the coolest part is when they're born, when they're babies, when they're little tiny larvae, their eyes are not on the same side. Their eyes are one on each side, like any other fish you might expect to see. And this eye actually moves when they transition from larva to juvenile. The eye moves to be on the same side as the other eye, which is absolutely fascinating. And it's one reason that these are my favorite kind of fish. But also it's one reason that I picked them for the foolishness at the beginning of April, because they're just so silly and they do just such ridiculous things that you wouldn't expect. And I just love them so much. So that's all that I'm going to do today. I'm just going to do a little fishy spotlight. Look up April Fish Day in France. It's a real thing and it's very silly. And if you do take part in the foolishness of the beginning of April, don't be mean, please. Please don't be mean. That's never funny. Except in fiction. Not in real life. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, goodbye.